And this book. Oh man, more reading. I don't want to read. I want to play a game. It's the African. It is an African swallow, which can carry more than consider blah blah blah. African swallows can carry considerably more than a European swallow. Oh boy, thank you, Monty Python. Most disturbed tale about wild creatures in marsh, Louisiana, near the city of New Orleans. Frightening events have plagued recent history at this time, but put into press rumors and mysterious disappearances, discovery, and a fearsome beast of the swamps. It's a giant African swallow. Or a giant raccoon. Thievius raccoonus. Continue to haunt. Our story begins 15 years ago. Oh, you're not going to make me read all this, are you? 15 years ago, hunter known as Ward Gentleman, who wishes to remain anonymous, retained Ward to track and kill the beast that was terrorizing his workers. The freedom... Oh, excuse me. These freedmen work fishery, blah, 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 blah. His men reported finding mutilated and half-eaten bodies of his men floating out in the swamp. Oh my god, it's Frankenfish. No! Worst movie ever! Hated that movie. They killed off my favorite character in the stupidest way. Anyway, more alarming, a young woman had also disappeared. It is Frankenfish dead. Oh my god, it's got the Asians and the black people. Asian chick's gonna die again. No, I can't take it! You guys don't get that joke at all, do you? Okay, never mind. Okay, authorities who blamed the incident on his own hired men believed to be beside the swamp. People originated in Africa, where sacrificial rites, including young virgins, were common. Fate of men found dead, argued, was most certainly the work of alligators and the flight of the swamps. A good citizen, though unlikely, was attempting to team with game. Who knew from personal experience that alligators rarely attack humans when the fish and natural food is readily available. This is true, despite what Sci-Fi Channel likes to think. He has also rejected the notion that sacrificial rites were involved. Had that been the case, his men would have not asked for help and could have handled the matters themselves. Don't really understand how that works. Ward was told that the workers usually disappeared while dredging for crayfish. As far as we know, 12 girls had disappeared recently, and no less than 7 young men had been found dead. The workers now refused to enter the swamps, even to withdraw their gear. That looks sort of like an octopus kind of a thing. According to the attention, there were this grotesque and scaly silhouette seen by fishermen. Oh god, deep ones in the swamp. That's a whole new level of awesome. Heading to detention. Fishing for crayfish, forget about their complaints. Ward accepted the commission, knew clearly that they left the boat the same day. 2 weeks searching, blah, 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 blah. It goes on longer? How long is this? Okay, one more page. One more friggin' page. Okay, he guided the house, something initially, sound of voices, blah, 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 but, he might have been mating call of a bull alligator for some time or a large reptile. He promised to feed their deep ones. Okay, I'm just saying, however, people speculated that Ward and his guide and the beast had killed each other in some ferocious battle. Then, some months later, an extraordinary thing occurred. A fisherman discovered what appeared to be a white man caught in the quicksand. Wow, that is kind of extraordinary. White man? Really? Man, upon discovery, shouted with panic, attempted to escape. The fisherman was forced to stun him with an oar in order to bring him in. Stop moving! Whack! Now I'll drag you in, you white idiot. That's funny. The man had moss, seaweed, and muck, all teeming with vermin, covering his gaunt frame, his features buried in a thick beard and a wild tangle of hair. Despite his appearance, the barely human, people claimed he was recognized by Ward's eagle eyes. He was also naked. His teeth were strangely sharpened, and his eyes were feverish, and barely able to focus. Worst of all were terribly strange scars that covered his entire body. They systematically resembled the work of some deranged artist or madman. Though many thought the opposite, the authorities decided that Ward inflicted this mark upon himself and locked in his cell, saying he must surely be insane. After the doctors examined him, he officially judged to be mad and settled, okay, where's about ready to commit suicide here? Okay, he remained locked up until the end of his short life. He spent the last few months of his life eating only raw fish and screaming to anyone who could hear that they had saved him. He cried out that he was with them, and that he spoke to him in a dream, and his awakening would soon occur. Now the historical tale, even more disturbing, comes to us from Baltimore, for the British Moors were a white rabbit. They always cut me off when I'm interested, damn it! I want to know about the white rabbit! The British Moors. Fine.
This book has been read often. Tales of Fantastic Hunts by D. Niles.
Man, they always cut me off right in the middle of the interesting part. Dance space, you son of... Okay, moving on. Ah! The patio. By the way, where's the lemon tree, supposedly? Oh, here it is.
This should prove useful.
You picked up the entire goddamn lemon tree, didn't you? You son of a bitch.
Closed tight.
You gripe and groan at me about carrying around pipes, and yet you're bringing around a humongous metal tube, a statue of Cthulhu, nails, a hammer, and an entire lemon tree. Holmes, you seriously need to reassess your physical limitations. Or at least get some consistency in here. Consistency. I didn't go that way, did I?
Closed.
That's
tight.
why. One door in the entire place that's actually locked. Now that we have our trusty lemon tree, we should be able to proceed.
Ah, Holmes! We must turn back, Watson, or...
Use lemon tree. Use lemon tree! I thought lemon tree was supposed to repel mosquitoes. Maybe I need to mix it somehow. Let's go back and tell the young slave lady that her brother is dead. Wissy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fine, live in denial, I don't care. Watson! Okay, I've been everywhere. Knife.
This is useless.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's go see if we can do anything with the log right now. Remember that log we found? It's over here and here. Behind us. Is there anything else in here we can pick up? No. Talk to you, but you're useless. Okay, something to do with the log.
Now it can't be used for anything. Now it can't be used for anything.
I guess that just means that I have to come back to it later. I'm missing something. Something important. Like the corridor. Oh.
This blood on the ground came from a deep wound. I cannot budge the handle. They must have lodged something behind it to hold fast the door. Shh, Watson, listen. Whoever you are, open up. We mean you no harm. Open the door for God's sake. It's a matter of life or death.
Open!
This is useless, Holmes.
Watson, your sensibility is appreciated. We shall come back later.
Come on, Holmes, just scream open at the door. It worked last time. Ha! Oh. Well, this is interesting.
These clothes belong to a servant, and judging from their size, he is a small man.
You mean the dead guy, perhaps?
Anson, with his servant, no doubt.
Different guy. Alright. Let me see here. Don't see anything yet. Can't open the drawers. Can't... Ooh. That's clever.
Yes, there is something here. Yes, there is something here.
Gonna do this, really?
Yes, there is something
Really?
here.
Ah. That's better.
A stone of small size, but of splendid colour. It seems to have no flaws, and I doubt that it originated in the American continent.
Oh, come on, we grow stuff like that all the time. Don't knock us. Alright, let's see here. Got a nice shiny gem. Whoa. You say blood, I swear.
These footsteps indicate a person of small stature, and the fact that they are so closely set suggests they made their way with great stealth.
Stealth.
Whoever you are, open up.
This is useless, Holmes.
Watson, your sensibility is appreciated.
Okay, I got that, I got that. Oh, didn't get that.
Champagne. Maybe this will satisfy that old man of the same name.
Yay! Now we can take a trip across the bayou.